Hello, and welcome back to Skyrim and a Day in the Life. It is time once again to look in on Herdis, Halfelven, the Werewolf Hunger. Now, in the last episode, we traveled from Markarth all the way back out here to Stone after meeting with the priestess at the Temple of Dibella in Markarth. And now what we have to do is deliver a mark of Dibella to Sylgia here in Stone. Guess that's what we're going to do now.
I'm right behind you.
Okay. So here we go. Looks like it's... There she is, sitting there in the chair.
It's really great we're friends. I was hoping to find some way to thank you. I hope this does the trick.
Oh, okay. Well, that's nice.
It's a fine day with you around.
Okay. Your mother and I have brought you a mark of Dibella.
Thank you. I was afraid I'd have to figure out some way to do this on my own.
Okay, well...
I understand.
Okay.
Mother says there's nothing a Nord woman can't do if she puts her mind to it. I'm aspiring to earn that mark of Dibella. Yes.
Okay.
Are you
Well,
my gallant
here we
hero?
go.
It's wonderful to have someone around who understands. Now, please, bed me.
Okay.
Making that trip to
Okay.
Darkwater.
There you
Thank
go.
you. I'm still at the beginning of my lessons. I have a great deal to learn. It's not easy being a woman in Skyrim, I know. But stay strong, and men will come to respect you, and maybe even fear you. Now, let's try to enjoy ourselves.
Okay. Well, that completes that quest.
Yes, my love? What do you need?
Okay. I think we're good here.
Well,
Wish I could go with
thank you.
That was just what I needed.
Alright, well,
I'm right behind you.
you know what, Annika, I think it's time to part ways.
I'll head back home if you need me.
Because now we have to decide what to do next. And we could go follow up on the blood on the ice, maybe. Not even sure if we've followed that up very much just yet. But maybe that's what we'll do. Okay, it's middle of the night. Okay. Let's have a look here at our werewolf hunger situation. Right, we're not doing too bad here. But once we get out of Stone a little ways, it might not hurt to transform and top up a little bit. Maybe that's what we'll do. Interesting that feeding on things as a werewolf also takes care of my survival hunger. Some kind of enemy over here. Really? Okay. One thing anyway, you can cover ground pretty fast this way because stamina drain while sprinting is actually quite slow as a werewolf. And you can recover stamina much more quickly as a werewolf than as a human. Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah, okay. Well, you know what, Faldris? I didn't even do anything to you. Hey, let's... I don't know what significance Faldris has, but just in case he has some kind of significance later, I don't really want to break a quest by carelessly killing him. Oh, look at this. Wow, it's a little tiny troll. Interesting. Okay, well, I think since we're kind of close to town, we'll switch back. Ah, those pygmy hill trolls are all bluff.
Horses, all day long. Do you have any idea how dull horses
I guess horses are dull.
We need to do something about these vampire attacks.
What vampire attacks?
If the guards would listen to Viola, they'd have caught the butcher by now.
Probably.
Be on the lookout. After what happened to those other women, I'm worried about my own safety.
Don't worry, I don't think you're his target demographic. What are we doing here? I don't even know where we are in this quest. We haven't even done anything with it yet. Need to go and talk to Jorleaf.
We got a nickname for anyone who tried. give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers.
If you have any news of the Western Hordes, take it to Ulfric immediately.
Oh, okay. I guess I have the amulet.
It's dangerous out there.
If he's not with us, he's against us.
Okay, well, let's go see if we can talk to this guy.
Everything's all right?
Oh, might as well grab that. Oh, it's okay.
No problem with orcs, but that stronghold they've got in the southeast, Narsulbur, it's an affront to my people.
Okay. Well, where is Wolfirth the Unliving? He never sleeps in his own bed, right?
Shouted him apart.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send both?
See, this quest, they kind of mislead you. Because if you follow the quest markers...
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
I heard you dabble in necromancy.
I beg your pardon?
So we're
Necromancy. I am a member of the College of Winterhold. In good standing. They haven't allowed necromancy for hundreds of years.
I found your journal.
What now? I've never kept a journal, I can assure you.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun.
Okay.
If we can take the city
So
down,
I'm obviously missing something now.
Strength and steel are well and good, but
many I
magic
fear
is
still
the
need
true
convincing.
power in this world.
Then let them die with their false king.
Okay, what do we need to do here?
Then let them die
We've been
with their
soldiers a
false
long
kings.
time.
What do you need? South of here and west of the road lies Kronvanger Cave. Stay away from that cursed place and the vampires that call it.
Yeah, okay, sounds like a good idea. I found the journal, books, and all that kind of stuff. I must have talked to Viola already. So maybe I have to
Yes?
talk to Buddy here. Because the strange amulet has not yet been identified. Looks like I have to wait for him to open his shop. Okay. There, we'll wait a couple of hours, see if he opens his shop. I guess he doesn't open his shop until like the crack of 9 or something. If at all.
My heart
It's something
goes out
I've
to
never been able to
Clan
figure out about
Shannon.
the
Been murdered,
schedules of
damaged, or having
NPCs in this game.
There's no fairness in all that.
You lost?
Know anything about this amulet?
Ah, yes. This is the wheelstone. It's an heirloom symbol of the power of Windhelm. Traditionally, it's carried by the court mage. I would be interested in acquiring it, if you're willing to part with it, that is. For a piece like that, I could pay 500 gold.
Well, shouldn't the court mage have it?
Unfred? Bah. It's purely ceremonial, and he has no use for it. Besides, I wouldn't want to be the one to give it to him. Gives me the creeps. They say he dabbles in necromancy.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna hold on to it.
Suit yourself.
I mean,
It's only of value to collectors, though. Good luck finding anyone else who will appraise it that highly.
Okay.
A most pleasant chat. Until the next.
So now that we know that this is probably supposed to be Wolferth's, however you say his name, amulet.
You should unload some of that unwanted gear. Head over to Sadri's used wares. Talk to the elf.
Yeah, we can maybe go and talk to him now about the amulet. He'll talk to us about it.
Spare a coin for a poor old woman. Spare a coin. Talos rewards the generous.
Staying safe, I hope?
Ulrich won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
Okay, Windhelm.
If Ulfric needs a favor, he has it. Anyone else better pay.
Okay, what do we gotta do here now? We gotta start this again.
They haven't allowed necromancy for hundreds of
Found
years.
your journal and amulet. Okay, so it adds amulet to it.
I've never kept a journal, I can assure you. What exactly did this amulet look like?
Okay, it looked like that.
I know it well, or at least I've heard of it. I would wager that carving once depicted a skull. That is the necromancer's amulet of legend. It appears you were at least half right. There is necromancy at the heart of this.
Okay, so what do we do
I've
now?
been noting a pattern to when the killings happen. Now that we know they're tied into some sort of necromantic ritual, I think I know when the next might occur. Let's see. From a Lordis of Last Seed until a Midas of Hearthfire, it will happen soon. Very soon. Keep watch in the Stone Quarter tomorrow night. That's almost certainly where the killer will strike next.
Okay, but in the meantime, I need to use your Hurricane Enchanter. Because I can... okay, I guess I already know this enchantment. I know that enchantment already, too. Alright. Well, we can earn that enchantment. And I don't really want to destroy my hide helmet. Excuse me. Well, hopefully that's behind me now. Okay, so let's see, what we know for magic here. So it looks as though we could
Trouble?
try and raise a little bit more money and then maybe buy some useful spells from Windhelm. Well, maybe we'll go shopping in the market here first.
Queen murdered, family warhammer stolen. There is no fairness in all that.
Then let them die with their false kings.
Across the river to the northeast lies Ingle Barrow. Steer clear of that foul place, lest the walking dead claim you as their own.
Okay. Well, I guess we could do a little potion making, maybe. Looks like I got a lot of ingredients. Whoops, didn't want to take that. Okay, there we go. I guess we'll go into the white vial here and make some potion.
I'll be fine.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know what's inside.
I can... Just...
You see, you're not well. Have a seat. I'll fetch you some.
There was a tonic that could help me. I would have found it by now.
Well, I just gained a level. Well, I could spend some on alchemy, but I'm not really that terribly interested in doing that right now. Okay, well, be about selling as many as we can to this guy here.
Take a look. You've brewed a truly vile poison there. I pity the beast that tastes that.
Okay, guess we'll sell as many as we can to
I don't
Granny
haggle.
here
If you want a
too.
lower price, oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Okay, near Granny got for sale. She has a grand soul gem.
Thank you for your custom.
Okay. I have a feeling I'm probably going to have to store a whole bunch of these potions in my cloud storage chest.
I'm sure you'll find what
because I don't think these merchants have enough money to buy them all.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
I've got 125 of them. Okay. Okay, what got for sale? Thing. There's a grand soul gem as well. Okay.
Do come again.
Okay, well, guess I can try and sell some to the astral merchant too. Forgot to check and see if the astral merchant had anything good for sale too. Got 2 grand soul gems. Alright. That'll help me to sell off some more of my best potions here. Well, I wasn't able to sell all of them, but I was able to sell a good portion of them at least. There you go. Alchemy for fun and profit. Wow.
Can't just throw the big lot. Gotta have a little bit.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I think there's something wrong with your wood chopping axe there, buddy. He's got 3 stuck to it there now. He's got 1 stuck to his hand. Okay. Funny. Okay, well, we've got to get rid of some stuff now. Wow, we got lots of those. I guess might as well put all these back in here. Not really looking to become an expert alchemist for the sake of it. I can just use it as a way to raise money. Wow. Okay, I can probably sell that.
Yep, looking to protect yourself or deal some damage.
Okay, so we sell that.
Whether it's armor you need or a new blade, come see me.
When I'm cutting wood, I pretend there's an Imperial soldier's head on the stone.
Yeah, well.
I made my fortune as a sailor, but now I'm retired. No lollygagging.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on the White Run.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
Yeah, we should finish taking care of all the business we wanted to take care of first before we have us here. Because we do have some stuff that we need to do.
If Alfred, take a look.
Okay. Well, I can probably sell some of these rolls that I will never ever use. And we will get the loadout of usual useful spells that I carry. I'm not much of a magic user, but I do have a few small favorites that I like to use. Okay. All right, so
steel are well and good.
Yes, they are. I'll learn these spells. And then I will explain why I like these particular spells a lot. So, first of all, a spell called Okado's Recital. And what Okado's Recital does is it allows you to set up 3 spells that will automatically trigger when an encounter starts. So you get basically 3 spells cast for the cost of very little. And so the first spell that I've stored is Stone Flesh. The next spell that I like to keep stored is called Soul Cloak, which is basically area effect soul trap spell. I have to wait for my magicka to recover a little bit first.
The place is cursed.
Then let them die with their false kings.
The Dunmer get their drinks at the new Nissa's Corner Club. Why they can't just call it a tavern?
Ooh. And of course, just in case of accidental werewolf transformations, I'm going to go out here to find a place to sleep. Because we can't have any of that going on. Okay.
You should unload some of that unwanted.
Alright, so now we have Soul Cloak. The other one I like to store, have ready to go, is Divine Aegis.
Over to Sadri's used wares. Talk to the elf.
Oh, past our little hole in the wall here. Is sort of a player home, so to speak, where you can kind of go and squat and sleep. Maybe what we'll do is we'll sleep for about 5 hours here. We'll get our level up. We got 2 levels up. Alright. So what do we want to do with our level ups? We get a little better at smithing. Got 2 out of 2 for that already. Okay, so we could get a little better with a bow. Gotten all that we can get out of the light armor tree for now, too. Okay, we can't get any more there. So you know what? Maybe we'll spend one on archery. We'll spend one on smithing. Okay. And now we will cast our last spell that we want to store. We've got spells 3 of 3 stored. Okay. What happens is, what these spells do every time an encounter starts is I will automatically get Stone Flesh and Soul Cloak and Divine Aegis cast on myself. And of course, Stone Flesh gives me a 60-point armor buff for a minute. And Soul Cloak is an area effect soul trap spell that is active for 2 minutes. So anything that I kill within range will get soul trapped if I have empty soul gems of the appropriate size. And of course, Divine Aegis for the first 30 seconds of an encounter. 2 physical attacks against me automatically miss. So that is a very useful one as well. That really helps to protect me against sneak attacks and that kind of thing. And of course, the other spells that I learned, that I went out on my way to learn, of course, was Conjure Avenging Wraith, which is a novice level spell but is more useful than you would think, because while the first Wraith that you conjure is fairly weak, if you conjure a second one after an enemy kills the first one, well then, basically, its stats are 1.5 times those of the opponent that last killed it. So, there you go. Every time you conjure it, it comes back stronger. Unless the duration of the spell runs out before the Avenging Wraith is killed, of course. And the other one I learned is Time Stutter, which slows time for 3 seconds. And that particular spell is very useful for avoiding traps and things like that. Especially swinging blade traps and that kind of thing, because you can slow time and then sprint or do the dodge roll thing, through the swinging blades without being struck by them, which is useful when you're running, like the Lethal Traps mod, which, if you get hit by one of those swinging blades, can instantly kill you. We'll huddle up to a torch and warm up here a little bit while we're waiting for maybe we'll just wait for an hour here just to make sure. Yep, okay. I guess it was wise of me to do this, because apparently now I'm going to be forced into werewolf form. Of course, we avoided any embarrassing incidents. Okay, we don't have any perks available just yet. So, I guess we'll revert form just for the sake of completing this Blood on the Ice quest. now, we could go back into town. Too bad I don't have any of my potions and stuff with me, because this guy could buy some of them too. This guy, Madron. But anyway, we'll go and see if we can stop the serial killer of Windhelm. As long as I'm not too late.
They're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften.
Okay, well, looks like I've reached an appropriate level to start the Dawn Guard. Oh, jeez!
The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say?
Okay, what's the Dawn Guard?
Vampire hunters. We search out and destroy those blood-sucking scum wherever we find them.
I haven't noticed any vampire
You're not
menace.
paying attention then, like almost everyone else around here. Haven't you heard that the Hall of the Vigilance was destroyed by vampires? They never took the threat seriously, and now they paid the price.
Oh, what are you talking
The Vigilance
about?
mostly hunt down Daedra worshippers, which is why they got torn to pieces when they went up against vampires. That's why our leader, Isran, is re-establishing the Dawn Guard. Real, serious vampire hunters.
Okay. Where do I sign up?
Ha! Isran's going to like you. Go talk to him at Fort Dawn Guard, southeast of Riften. He'll decide if you're Dawn Guard material.
Okay. Well, meanwhile, now I guess we need to go back in here and see if we can catch the killer in the act. Buddy in here.
It's no glory in war. It's just something they tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives.
You don't say.
You one of those Skyrim for the Nords types?
No.
Good. Too many Nords in this town have been listening to Ulfric's narrow-minded words. He's tough, loyal to his men, and a good leader.
But he is a Nazi.
You're not a Nord.
Yeah.
Ulfric will never trust you.
Okay. What does
Whenever a group of marauders attack a Nord village,
okay.
or a group of dark elves, there's a group of cutthroats out there right now that's a brave. You deal with them. I'll make sure you get paid.
Okay.
Maybe this old soldier will throw in some lessons as well.
Alright, I have to go deal with this situation right now, though, so that's why we kind of cut that conversation off early. Yeah, I see what you're up to there.
Enough of this.
I'm getting out.
There's some fight left in me.
No more. I yield.
Yeah. Not going to get very far. You can't escape. Okay, let's take some of his stuff. Ooh, ring of minor stamina. Okay. I guess now we can go talk to Jornleaf. Hey, I just saved your life.
If the guards would listen to Viola, they'd have caught the butcher by now.
I just killed him. He's like laying right over there. Yeah.
I love my husband, but he can be a bit dull at times.
No lollygagging.
Okay.
Algrith won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord.
Well, I guess he must be having the sleep because it's the middle of the night, right?
My heart goes out to Clan Shield. Kin murdered, family warhammer stolen.
Wrong room.
There's no fairness in all that.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
Elixo Corium was the
His way of
butcher.
being, the man was always a bit odd, and I wouldn't have expected. You've done the city a mighty service, friend. I believe you'll find the guards to be a bit more cordial with you in the future.
Yeah, because they are a bunch of rude jerks. Okay, looking for work.
The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
Okay.
Travel safely. It's
I
dangerous.
think I
out here.
wiped those guys out once already.
Let me guess.
Oh, now I'm
Someone
lost.
stole your sweet roll?
Oh, hey. Up late
Whatever
tonight,
you've
huh?
heard I can do is probably true.
Yeah, okay, well.
I had you figured.
Oh, look at all that money you got. Hey, you want to buy this useless amulet? Increases your magicka 50 points. Conjuration spells cost 25% less to cast. Health and stamina regenerate 75% slower. It's too bad there always has to be a trade-off on these items. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to sell it. Because I don't have any use for it myself anyway.
Strength and steel are well and good, but magic is the true power in this world.
Yep.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
I got a lot more money from it than what Calixo there was going to offer me for it anyway.
They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message
It looks like I picked up the skill books in here already.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
Okay. So we got a couple more jobs to do now. Plus the Dawn Guard. Here. Whoop. Stony Creek Cave. That's the one that, what's his name there, gave us the job for. And there's Trader's Post, which is said to be cleared. Yeah, we've also got Ingall Barrow there to go and explore. Although I was there in our Winter Frost playthrough quite recently, and not sure I want to go there just yet at level 11. Okay. Well, there's an enchanting table over here I can use, so we'll see about learning this enchantment. Fortify stamina. Okay. And we could learn this enchantment too. We'll lose our... actually, we could probably learn both of these. But maybe we better see if we have items to replace them first. Okay, well, a helmet's probably not hard to find a replacement for. Leather and some leather strips I can probably... Okay, what kind of helmet do we want? We could go with that one there is definitely the best quality. Yeah. So we'll go with a Wild Huntress headwear.
Spare a coin. Talos rewards the generous.
The Imperials think we need their laws.
Will you spare a few coins to help someone
Okay.
who's got nothing?
Well, we can. Where's my. Oh, yeah. Earn this enchantment. Because we can maybe. Put that. Okay, it's not quite as good. Guess my enchanting capabilities are a bit weak right now. Maybe we should just put protection on it instead. It'll give us a boost of 50 to our armor.
The divine smile. Those mercy, charity.
Okay, so where's that thing now? That on. And we'll, okay, well, we can still get a small improvement there if we happen to have a necklace. So the helmet that I just made and equipped is actually an invisible helmet.
Nothing. You can spare that, can't you?
So that's why it doesn't look like I'm wearing one. See what we've got for jewelry here. Well, we've got rings. Okay. So, and we've also got a gold necklace, so we will do that. Okay. So we can learn that.
I ask only for a little charity.
Okay, maybe I don't. We'll go with just protection, I think, on these as well. Okay. And the left-hand ring. And right-hand ring. Okay. So we'll just mark those as favorites just so that I can tell that they're things that I'm regularly equipping here. So that boosts our armor rating up to 347 without a shield.
I ain't asking for much. Just a few septums.
Okay. So I guess now it's off to okay, maybe we'll forget about that one for the moment. We'll go to Stony Creek Cave. Anyway. go. So a little bit lighter conditions. So here's what our character looks like without a helmet on. And someday I may finish my own hide helmet mod and post it on the Nexus, but probably not anytime soon because I'm, like I said before, in other times I'm kind of lazy and I haven't actually finished the mod yet. About halfway through. Trying to make an invisible version of every helmet and hat in the game. Vanilla. But even with just the vanilla, that still is a lot of helmets and hats. It's very time consuming. Really all it is you have to create a duplicate item. Then there's a way to turn that item into a, like for example, if you're wearing a hide helmet, well, I made a duplicate hide helmet, but then I changed some of the characteristics in the creation kit so that it becomes a circlet, which is still technically a piece of head armor of the light armor type. You know, like that's all done through keywords and stuff like that. And basically then you can, if you have a hide helmet, you go to an armor or a forge station and turn your hide helmet into an invisible hide helmet at no cost for materials. Other than that, of course, you have to have a helmet of the right type in your inventory already. Because that is what the ingredient in the crafting recipe is. And then once you do that, well, it occupies the circlet space on your character's head.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors.
And it can accept enchantments and all that kind of stuff too. Who are you? Oh, that's Durak. Okay. Wandering around aimlessly out here in Skyrim. But, like I said, there's quite a lot of helmets and hats in vanilla Skyrim. So it's probably going to take me a while because I actually have to sit down and do it. And at least since it's a very repetitive thing, you end up performing basically the same steps over and over. And I've never really been very good at sticking with those repetitive type tasks. But I will sit down and do a little more with it eventually. Hey.
Are you finished ogling?
Yeah.
I'm one of the
affected. Matter with you?
I'd have been dead from this plague a year ago if not for Perryite's protection.
Where are you going?
Returning to High Rock. Kesh could tell you more.
Yeah.
I just want out of Skyrim as quickly as possible.
Find Kesh at the Perryite Shrine. How close are we to this place? We're not that far away. We'll have a quick bite to eat here. Okay, there's a stone trail marker, but I think it's too soon yet. I think we want to look for the next stone trail marker. Hey, what do we got here? Corundum ore vein. Okay. Yeah. Hey there, buddies. Okay, there's the next trail marker. So we'll head on up the hill here and here we are, Stony Creek Cave. You know what, I think I'm going to basically leave the episode here, because I think when we come back, we'll have to just do a quick check here of our yeah, okay, so we could use a little bit of lunch here, so maybe when we come back we'll change into a werewolf and we'll go in and we'll eat all these bandits. But until then, I'm Sandman99, and I hope you enjoyed a day in the life of Herdis Halfelven, the werewolf. So, so long for now.